This one goes to the Iranian, 33 years old for Joao, 28 for Aliakbari. I cannot wait for this fight to go down. It is a style versus style matchup, old school and vintage, like we used to see in the past.
ただいまより無差別級トーナメント1回戦第2試合を行います。青コーナー192センチ114.7キロアミール・アリアックバリ。赤コーナー195センチ105.9キロジョアン・アルメイダ。レフェリージェイソン・ハード。
Now, I'm really curious to see if Amir's going to try to keep this fight standing up at all, or if he's immediately going to go and try for a takedown.
Thankfully, we have Jason Herzog in between these two. He may not be Heath Herring, the peacemaker, but Heath, you can stay in your seat. You do not have to separate them now. They are scheduled to fight. As we know, 2 rounds, 5 minutes. If the judges determine that this one is too close to call, they will go to an extra time, 5 minutes, and that's where they will judge this fight.
Now, Joao has a little bit of a height advantage here. He's about 6'3". Amir's about 6'2". But Amir definitely has a weight advantage. He's weighing about 252, and Joao's in at 233 pounds. So Amir's got about a 20-pound weight advantage.
You probably want to look for some mobility from Almeida. He doesn't want to have Amir come too close to him.
Yeah, and Almeida's doing a really good job at keeping a long extended jab. You saw Amir kind of try to step in and get a body lock there, and Joao was able to get away. Oh, nice. Double underhooks.
And a wonderful takedown by Amir right there.
Well, so Amir went for the takedown right away. And here we see Amir on top. Joao kind of keeping him in half guard. We're going to see how good Joao is on the ground. Both men just kind of feeling each other out at this point. And Joao's doing a really good job of keeping Amir tight, so he's not able to get up and create that space to do any damage from on top. He's trying to, and now what Amir's trying to do is get his right leg free to get the half or side control. But Joao's doing a fantastic job of keeping that right leg locked up and keeping his body in close and tight, so he's not able to really land any devastating shots or blows.
Oh, Amir getting the right arm locked up. Excellent job here by Aliakbari.
We're going to see how good Joao's escapes from bottom arm.
Thunderous punches here landed by the Iranian thus far.
Yeah, Joao's got to get that right arm out of there.
Referee Jason Herzog over top of the action, ready.
And now this fight there, there are no elbows allowed, though.
That is correct.
Fans at home now.
Aliakbari with the full crucifix position here.
Right.
Now, if you don't get the right balance, the punches don't really cause damage. You have to get the right.
It's really annoying. And obviously it's scoring for the judges and the referee right now, but it's not necessarily going to end the fight. You see Joao, he keeps moving. This is an extremely frustrating position, though, to be in. I can assure you. And as you see, there's no real damage being done, but it is annoying and it is scoring. So Amir's being very dominant right now. It is really the onus.
And that's it. Jason Herzog's had enough. This fight is over. Amir Aliakbari advancing into the tournament here, showcasing his wrestling acumen, dominant performance, but we can see in the background Joao Almeida is not happy with the stoppage with referee Jason Herzog. He believes he wasn't taking enough damage. I'm assuming that, and he felt, listen, he's not hurting me. He may be landing these things. Like you said, it's annoying, but this fight perhaps should not have been stopped, according, obviously, to Joao Almeida.
Well, I mean, if you want to count it as, what, 40 or 50 unanswered blows, Joao wasn't able to get out. So what are we going to do, sit there and let the round time out? If he's not able to get out in the time that he had, I don't know that he was going to, I guess.
Well, there's always a situation. You do have to take into consideration the fighter's safety here. But look at this beautiful trip here. Vintage stuff there by Aliakbari. If you've ever seen some of his wrestling matches, fantastic stuff. And then he just started raining down. I mean, at the beginning of the crucifix, Heath, far more damage, at least more power behind the punches.
Correct.
But then it became a numbers game in the eyes of referee.
Right. Well, and it's just fighting smart. I mean, Amir had him locked up in a position that he was going to be able to be dominant in, deliver unanswered blows, and look for the referee stoppage, like we were talking about earlier. And he did a good job of trying to finish, and he got the referee to step in and end the fight.
Got to see how this is going to happen. This is dominating, didn't incur any sort of damage whatsoever.
No, not at all.
And here's hear from him right now.
I so love everybody, people, Japan. I like fight to here. خیلی خوشحالم که تو ژاپن فایت میکنم بین مردم ژاپن.
私は日本の皆さんの前で今日はファイトできてとても嬉しく思っております。
و خوشحالم و ممنونم از رایزی.
Very happy to be competing in front of a Japanese crowd. He absolutely loves Japan. It's an honor to fight here.
میدونم امروز خیلی از کشتیگیرا هم خانواده من اینجا. خوشحالم که اینجایید و خوشحالتون کردم به عنوان یه خانواده از کشتی.
とても財神には感謝しております。私はもともとレスラーとして活躍していまして、私と同じレスラーの方はこちらにはたくさん集まっております。私もその仲間の一人としてとても嬉しく思っております。
امیدوارم 3 ماه دیگه همتون رو تو سالن ببینم.
Happy to be a mixed martial artist.
また年末に3ヶ月後皆さんにお会いできることを期待しております。どうぞ応援よろしくお願いします。
Oh, he's already saying he's looking forward to coming back on New Year's Eve.
Well, he's
basically saying, exactly. He's basically saying, I used to be a wrestler, now I'm a mixed martial artist.
Absolutely.
I love Japan. I want to come back and compete Japan.
And really fighting a really game Joao Almeida.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was a very, very experienced fighter. It was a very good test for him. And he was really dominant and came out and had a great performance.